Appreciate what you've done so far. We're always looking to improve. We can always be better, win more, and celebrate greater accomplishments. But what we don't always do is appreciate what we've done so far. Stop what you're doing right now. Stop worrying about the future and regretting the past. Stop thinking about what else you can do. Just look at what you've done and take a moment to appreciate it. It can be challenging to think this way, so here's a jump start. Begin by asking yourself these questions. 1. What's something I've done this year that I'm really proud of? 2. How have I improved this year? 3. What are some of my greatest skills? 4. What do people like most about me? 5. Most importantly, what do I like most about me? Appreciation goes a long way. Start by appreciating yourself. Good luck. There's a saying that goes, people care about people who care about themselves. Sounds like a mouthful, right? We're going to tweak that saying to apply it to reclaiming confidence. People like themselves when they care for themselves. Living in a social media craze of a world, it's easy to cave in to the nasty habit of comparing to others. That's unhealthy to begin with, but it's 10 times more unhealthy when you're not doing anything for yourself to combat the comparison. Let's say you're comparing to a fitness model, but you're not working out or eating healthy. It'll become a vicious cycle that will eventually lead to insecurity. Care for yourself and always strive to put your best foot forward, at home and out of home. Get in the front, or the center. There's something to be said about people who want to go unnoticed. Going unnoticed means you avoid risk. It means you don't have to confront anyone or be put on the spot. It also means that you're not exactly comfortable with yourself being in the spotlight, which can be a direct reflection of your confidence levels. Instead of sticking to the back row, force yourself to move up to the front. Put yourself at the center of the room. Do whatever you need to prove to yourself that you can thrive when you're noticed. Now, it may feel uncomfortable at first, especially if you're not used to being in the spotlight. It's a step or a leap out of your comfort zone, and it's totally worth it. Look at your body language. Body language says a lot about a person. We don't realize it, but we're all fluent in body language. When we interact with people, we pick up on the little mannerisms and gestures, things as overt as an eye roll and as subtle as weird posture. These mannerisms function as signals, and they can work for you or against you. When it comes to confidence, body language is key. The way you portray yourself to others will eventually become the way you think of yourself. So if you're not giving off body language that screams, "I'm confident and I'm happy with who I am," then you'll eventually believe that. Start with your posture. Stand up taller, keep your chin up, and walk with poise and conviction. Then start paying attention to your gestures and the way you stand. Is it inviting? Does it say that you're happy with who you are? As you continue to work on different elements of your body language, start to key in on how it affects your confidence. You'll be happy with the results. Look good, feel good. Do you ever look at yourself in the mirror and think, wow, I'm going to take on the world today? Maybe you don't go that far, but when you're happy with the way in which you're presenting yourself, your confidence levels skyrocket. So what does that mean for you? There's lots of ways to live up to the look good, feel good mantra. Here are a few. Wear your favorite outfit for an interview or a big presentation. Go shopping. Try out a new hairstyle. Hang up some encouraging post-its around your bathroom mirror so that you read positive self-talk every time you see yourself. Smile at yourself in the mirror. Pay for a professional photo shoot. List out the things you love most about yourself. Reclaiming confidence is no easy task. When you've been broken down, it takes time to build yourself back up. Go easy on yourself and allow yourself the time you need. Eventually, bit by bit, you'll get to a point where smiling at yourself in the mirror isn't so hard after all. Say yes more. Self-confidence goes hand in hand with positivity. The more positive your self-talk is, the more confident you'll be. We're all guilty of talking down to ourselves, saying things like, "I need to do better," or "I wish I didn't do that." But it's time to put an end to that negativity. Instead, say yes more. Load up your self-talk with positive affirmations instead of self-deprecation. Ever heard of a mantra? Now is the perfect time to come up with an encouraging mantra for yourself. And make sure to rid your vocabulary of any wishy-washy phrases like "I think" or "I hope." Confidence means you know you can do it. Start living up to that now. Speak up. It seems like everyone and their brother is talking about the unapologetic movement. Ridding your life of phrases like "I'm sorry" or "my bad" seems to be a trend more than something meaningful. There's a reason for this movement, though. Apologizing, speaking quietly, and yielding to others are all signs of weakness and low self-confidence. You don't have to be aggressive to make a point that you have good thoughts and ideas, so start by speaking up. If someone interrupts you during a meeting, don't let that slide. If you're trying to raise a point, raise your voice. If you feel like someone's stepping on you, don't let them. Speak up. It may feel awkward at first, but with practice, you'll be speaking up confidently in no time. Take a compliment. What do you say when someone gives you a compliment? Do you accept it wholeheartedly, or do you dismiss it and deny it? A compliment is defined as a polite expression of praise or admiration. It's a positive thing, so there's no need for you to be bashful about it. When someone compliments you, that person's knowingly giving you a token of encouragement through words. They're saying you're good at something because, in their eyes, you are. Instead of discounting that sentiment, accept it. Start by saying thank you. Nothing more, nothing less. You don't need to provide justifications or excuses for the compliment, just take it. Then start taking note of the compliments you receive. Don't let them slip by the wayside. Remember them and use these to boost your confidence in times of need. Target your strengths. Typically, the question, "What are your greatest strengths?" is immediately followed by, "What are your greatest weaknesses?" Why don't we take some time to marvel over our strengths? We'd all be a lot more confident if we did that. When you have some free time, take a few minutes to write down all of your strengths. Revel in them. Be proud of them. Target them as areas you'd like to continue to excel at. Once you know what your strengths are, use this to your advantage. Show off those strengths. Talk about them. It's okay to be proud of your strengths. In fact, it's a good thing. It boosts your confidence, and then it can lead to the development of more strengths down the road. Win-win. Work towards small goals. More often than not, we look for big things to celebrate, and we fail to look at all the small things that add up. You don't have to be a superhero or an Oscar recipient to celebrate your accomplishments. If you feel like you're in a rut and you're not accomplishing much, your confidence will probably go down. That doesn't have to be the case, though. Every win should be celebrated, no matter how small or big they may be. So that means you should start by setting yourself up with a set of small, attainable goals. Each time you accomplish one of those goals, you'll begin to restore that confidence in yourself. It's a gradual process, so be patient about it. Start small and you'll be celebrating all kinds of accomplishments in no time.